Good afternoon. Oh, excuse me. Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry, I'm whatever I am, a minute late. I was just setting up some bits. Got to get back into it. Doing the live sessions. Let's say a quick few hellos first. Afternoon, Jason. Afternoon, Damo. Afternoon, Ian Finch. Hope you're well. Pat Harvey. Good to see you. AG47. Mendit. Neil CC. Neil Cave. Hello in Guernsey. Keith Seagar. Hello to myself. Hello, Jim Stanton. Steve Hook. We're getting a few Leeds fans in the old Spurs. In the old FTS setup. Need to watch it. Might have to cull some, Steve. YouTube user. Hello, Darren. Hello, son. Up the Hibs Rangers this week, isn't it? All Rangers Hibs. Afternoon, Ulrich, Chris, Jimmy Carrigan. Hello, son. Hope you're well. Yarn, all right. We got Celtic and Hibs in the house. Martin up in Lincoln. Hello, Dylan. We got Motherwell in the house. Lovely to see you as always, Dylan. I've got a soft spot for Motherwell because of you. I don't know why. Pedro Barata, hello, Rob Green, Stu B, hello, Andrew Thornhill, hello, Carl, Mr. Moffat, the headmaster's in the house, Tim Clark, hello, Ken, John B, hello, Mark Kitching. Right, we're going to run through some trades between now and about 3:30. Hi, Daniel, hi, Derek, hi, Pui. Where do we start? This is all there. The first thing we can start with is it is 60 minutes roughly coming up gone at, thank you, Ben. Yeah, we'll be doing more of these. It seems like ages now. A nice little small back over 2.5 from this point at Valencia. And we'll trade on a goal. If not, we'll cover a late goal. Back over 2.5 goals, Valencia. Just coming up 60 minutes. I've got one screen with odds on, but they're probably a little bit behind Betfair. It'll be round about 4. Probably just over 2.5 at Valencia. Excuse me, there, the usual FTS productions. We're straight back into it. Didn't learn any production skills while I was away. In fact, I learned to do things quicker because I had short time, so I was even more harried. 4.3, there you go. We've got that up over 2.5 at your own peril and all that. I'm just going to share a little bit of what I've got set up for you. Yesterday, I don't know whether anybody reads the newsletter, but in the newsletter I talked about games with the 6-match XG over 2. A 2 to 2.5 rather for first half goals. I've singled out a few of those. We've already had a loser and one has shortened up, but it actually qualifies as a first half 1.5 for me, so we'll play that anyway. I've got some I've done some home gains, which these are my own ones. I'm not going to talk you through them. I'll have some news on this. I'm hoping, if fingers crossed, if things go well, to do a webinar in the international break. It will be 2 nights, one on setup and things, 2 on some of the stuff I'm using, and then provide 100 days of selections, and the home gains that I'm showing here would be part of that. So let me just share this screen and run through that quickly. Where do we go to share screen? If you've got any questions, ask. Thank you, Andy Reed, the dog. She's no better, unfortunately. Got an hour off. Well, you just have to be in the same room as her in case she tries to jump up on something and she tends to jump into it. It is just a lot. It's like she's drunk a bottle of whiskey, but it's no fun, I have to say. It's horrible to watch. I'm having a carrier everywhere as well. Yes, remember, like and subscribe. It's all coming back to me now. Afternoon, Andrew. See you in a couple of weeks. Up the 2. Nice win last week. Didn't fancy you last week. Nice win, the old 2. See United getting a couple of penalties, couple of lucky pens today. It's all happening and up the top, isn't it? Can still see United getting 4th. You watch. Right, where are we? And it'll all be fitted, won't it? It'll all be fixed for them to get 4th. They'll just keep giving them penalties till they get points. Right, where are we? Afternoon, Robbie. I was going to present this screen. We'll get there in a minute. There. See? Presenter's skill, that is. Just keep talking till you remember what it was you were talking about. So exactly what I do on the podcast. Just keep mumbling away until you remember where you were going. Right, where was I going? Over here. Right, share this screen. Share, make it a bit bigger. So these are just ones I've singled out for you. So exactly the same as a little trade. So the first half goal newsletter, Holston Kiel qualified. It did end 0-0. Very surprisingly, I thought, in that game at half time. But these things happen. Thank you, Damo. Got there in the end. So Augsburg first goal newsletter. Augsburg home trade. So for those of you who don't know home trade, Kevin Kelly, amazing. He's just popped in the room. I've talked about the Kevin Kelly method numerous times. This is where you back the home team and then you green up if they take the lead. That game there, let me just check. I'm going to say, I'll confirm these. Don't write these down and do them. All I need to confirm whether they're actually qualifying trades, because all my stuff depends on price and things. But still no improvement in the collars. I'm telling her. Augsburg, yes, is definitely a home gains trade. Let me just see if Charlton will be. Charlton almost certainly will. Oh, they might all be actually. All three of those might qualify. And yeah, in fact, they all might. There we go. That'll be amazing. Doesn't normally happen like that. But Augsburg is a home trade. So we're going to play it. It's a first half goal newsletter, but it has shortened up to 1.29. If you said in the remember in the newsletter, I put over 1.3, but it does qualify for me for a first half 1.5. So we will we'll play it that way. Just drip back over 1.5. So we'll keep an eye on that. So those are the two that are definite. Augsburg will be a first half 1.5, clicking off in 8 minutes, and Augsburg a home trade. So back the home team, and then we will green on a goal. We've got Valencia over 2.5. Nothing happened there yet. Now up to 5. And when I say things like that, drip it in. Never just take it at 60 minutes and back it. Drip it in 60 to 70 minutes. It gives you that room for manoeuvre. But we'll have a look at that for 1.5 in a bit. It'd be probably about another 5 minutes or so, and then you cover that at even money, and then you've got no risk. If you get another goal, you break even. If you get 2 goals, you're in clover. Andy Richmond, hello. And that just reminds me, before these games kick off, if you want Andy's Cheltenham stuff, obviously writes very comprehensively in the newsletter on the racing, does very well. Get yourself in quick, don't dilly-dally. We will be closing that off, and that will be it. And Andy and I will be live with those who've joined on Monday evening for a Q&A, and then we'll be on every day during the week. And also, Mark's thing is nearly full. So if anybody's thinking of doing that, Mark's bonuses, I do understand a lot of people have had accounts gubbed and things, but if you were thinking of doing that, that is nearly full. We're only taking a limited number on that, so that Mark can run it how he wants to run it. I don't have any input to that, literally just set it up and go, but I will be on with Andy all week, giving him my font of Cheltenham knowledge. Right, where are we? Let's get in that. Right, Valencia, we've done. Right, I'll set my screens up now. Any questions? Been away for a long time. I'm going to stop sharing. I'll let you know about these as we go. I might keep pulling that up, but Valencia over 2.5, that's in play currently. Cover the 1.5, it will be about 5 minutes time, I'll tell you. Augsburg over 1.5, first half goals. You can drip back that through the first 10 minutes. Trade on a goal, again, will cover on 0.5 goals on about 25 minutes if there isn't a first half goal. And Augsburg, back them at home, and if they take the lead, we will green up the market. You can green up or remove your liability, but the true Kevin Kelly method with no changes is to green up the market and move on to the next game. Right, that's that one. I've got that one in there. Still the same. Glad to see I've just fallen straight back into it. Nothing's changed. I still haven't got a Scooby what I'm doing. Right, there we go. That's it. So 2.34 is that market at Augsburg. It's a little bit gappy for 1.5 first half goals. And just let it go. Last soft book I joined got, yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I don't do any of it. I've not had a betting accounts like that for, well, God knows how long now. Years. Hey up, old man. Hello, Lee. Lovely to see you. See, could you say hello, Ian? How are you? Always hey up, old man. See, this is a bloke who was sitting in a pub with me when he came down and watched Sheffield United, holding his back like he'd just come out of a nursing home. Unbelievable, Jeff. Right, there you got me. I'm back. Phone's going all of a sudden. Got my brother texting me. Oh, got one there. Right, we're off and running. We're at the races. Okay, let's get the scores up. I'll try not to call them out. Motherwell kicking off this afternoon. Oh, I don't even know if I've got. Is there any Scottish football? I don't think I've got Scotland lined up. Oh Oh no, there's no Scottish Premier League. Oh, pointless league. They're having a week off, are they? Is it because of those cup games? Why would I give up the chance to dig? Yeah, it's fair comment, son. Fair comment. At least you're honest. Hello, Mahimai. Hello, nice to see you. If it's your first time to it, follow along. There's loads to. There's loads of videos that you can watch as well. I think, what's this, number 25? There's 24 of these, and you'll see just exactly what chaos and carnage they are. United have won 2-0. No second half goal there for people who were chasing second half goals. Right, Valencia, we're on still. Right, that's just getting now over 1.5. It's just tipping over 2. So just in a couple of minutes, if you've backed the over 2.5 goals, you can cover it. Just let it get to like 2.06, 2.08. You can cover over 1.5 goals. As I say, all these at your own peril. If people have got the I've not got the in-play sheet up and running because I'm trialing something new, but if people have got the in-play sheet, you can run games like that. There's plenty on those. Love to have there'll be book pods. There's got loads more in the pipeline to come. I've just been busy. I can't even say I've been busy, really. I haven't. I did work when I was away every day. People who have football off me got it every single day, but basically I was out enjoying myself. I equalised against Ipswich late. It's not in the newsletter, the over 1.5 first half goal, Pedro. You are being daft if you read it. In the newsletter, did you know I talked about first half goal market? This is an over 1.5 for me for a different method. For me, it's not the one that goes in the newsletter, but on that sheet, I had first half goal newsletter, not first half 1.5, but Augsburg would have qualified on the fact I put in the did you know in the newsletter yesterday, but the price has just dropped below 1.29 since when I did that this morning, since 1.3 rather. But I've left it up there because it is, for me, first half 1.5, one of mine. I'm giving it to you as a bonus. Right, Getafe is 2.06, coming up 2.08. So if you're in that game, Valencia, Getafe, you can. We've got loads of time for a goal as well. We've got loads of time for 2 goals. We've still got 20 minutes. These are the ones I love. It's like that Bohemians one I put in the room last night. Had all day for a goal. It's lovely. It's beautiful. Fantastic value. Whether the goal comes or not, just getting fantastic value for your money. Nice American tan. That's out in that Pebble Beach sun. Well, Palm Springs. Pebble Beach was nice. The weather was good, but Palm Springs was beautiful. The weather was absolutely lovely. And I had a little baseball cap on half the time. Can't have this little head getting sunburnt, can we? I should have come on with me, Pebble Beach. Oh, Cardiff have scored 2 in injury time. Sorry if anybody's watching that. And if you're watching it on Dodgy Box, I've just ruined it for you. But there you go. Oh, it's going to damage Ipswich hopes of promotion. Look. Automatic promotion, tight at the top there, isn't it? Leicester leads them. Who was it? Old Collars. Worry about my Collars. Where is he? Old Stevie Ellett. No, worry about my Collars, son. Get flipping Carrick producing some goods. Been very, very disappointed with Middlesbrough this season, having given my making use of the don't start. Flipping heck, he's come. Look at this boy. He's his first time in here. He's coming in swinging. Look, spare national NI contribution. He's coming in swinging. He's trying to goad me. Lay the draw in Cardiff. I'm pleased for you, Bjorn. Right, we are just about to get underway in Germany. So Germany, for those who are latecomers, back over 1.5 first half goals through the first 10 minutes. If you wish to play along and trade, only at your own peril, with your own money, part your own plan. And we'll trade on a goal, or we'll cover the 0.5 if it's still 0-0 around 25 minutes onwards when the price gets above 2 for a single goal. And back, it's one of my own home trades. You can back Augsburg to win the match, and if they take the lead, we'll green on a goal. That game is 2 minutes in, off and running. Need to see a few goals in Germany. They've been a bit goal shy recently in the last few since they came back after Christmas. Right, we're off and running now. That's it. We're settled down. Football's kicked off. Bayern Munich, Harry Kane not going to win the league. That comment was at your own peril. Very good. I like this boy. Nice little one at Valencia now will be lovely, and then get a nice 10-15 minutes for another one. Beautiful little Getafe equaliser, that's what you want. Well, that is a bad blow for Ipswich. That's bad form. 11 grown men giving up 2 goals in 95 and 100 minutes. Terrible. It's good to have it all on, isn't it? Loads of football. Fantastic. We've got another weekend of it, and then we got the old idiot Southgate back. League One, who have Lincoln got today? Lincoln away to Barnsley. Who have Wigan home to Leyton Orient. Bolton, they're wobbling now. They're away to Sam's team, Exeter. Had plus 2.5, the mighty Bluebirds. Oh, he's in Mexico, the boy. Well, congrats from Mexico. Great call from AR on the Sandown races today. Yes, the boy knows his stuff. Well done, Andy Richmond. There you go. As I say, if you want the Cheltenham info for peanuts, jump on. Augsburg first, 1.5. Wait till 4.0. You can wait, or you can drip in through that first 10 minutes. I like to get in the German ones because, like Leipzig, they like to score early. See, they've just scored now, Leipzig. So you can just drip in through the first 10 minutes on that one. You can play it whatever way. If you want bigger prices, just wait a bit longer. Actually, you run the chance that you'll miss out. It's good. Nice to see a few in here. Make sure you like and subscribe. I only put the link in the newsletter. I did it as I don't know whether anyone's put it in the Telegram. I did it as a test to see. Find out if any of you read that newsletter. See? Yeah, I can't see it in there. That's good. Oh no, a lot of you like and subscribed. It comes up then, doesn't it, as well? Yeah, good. See, my plan failed. I thought, I'll find out how many read the newsletter. But if you like and subscribe, I don't know what happens, but I think it tells you that I'm going to be online. We'll be online a lot more. Try and do one midweek. I'll be back next weekend. And then the following weekend, I'm up in Wigan. So for those of you who are coming for a beer, feel free, come and join us. Me, Andy, Mark. Be entertaining, I'm sure. And all are welcome. Anybody is welcome. As always, for my own trading thing, I need to check prices. So if I go quiet, it's only because of that. Oh, at about 2:55, I will fully disappear. Not fully did, but I'll go quiet for 5 minutes because I have to check quite a few prices for the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Swanham Railway, that's it, son. There you are. Sucks he's in. See, I give him a little bit of credit on the podcast, and he comes out of hiding. Afternoon, my old friend. How are you? Hope you're well. I've seen you for ages. Swanham Railway, it's bang opposite Wigan North Western, just round the corner from Wigan Walgate. How many stations does Wigan need? Is there a rush of people trying to get to Wigan? I probably thank you, Murphy. It's probably a rush trying to get out, isn't it? That's why they need a load of stations. Let us out. Get me out of here. I'm a southerner, get me out of here. Mean, so mean. Blades losing yet? Not yet, son. Shocking, aren't they? I mean, the old Gooner's getting all excited, but I think I'll say it again. I think we could get a team up to beat you lot. Get a FTS after FTS post Lingfield 11 to give the Blades a good game. put me in goal after I've had a few sambucas. Right. Let's just, I was going to check something now. I lost my way. Oh, Mönchengladbach behind straight away. Tell you what, that tipping comp, that is going down. Unbelievable, Jeff. Can't get one right. That's that. Goes there. Oh, there you go. I'd forgotten. Could I have that menu? That's it. Right, now we're back in the game. Now we're bonding. There we go. Cagliari. Right, there we go. Valencia are going to come with a late flurry. Gladbach equalised. There we go. Normal service. Now we're back in the game. Now we're back to normal service. Oh no, it's been chalked off. Unbelievable, Jeff. Another easy racing trade. Just now newsletter. Salamanca Bay winning at air. Well done, son. Well done. There, see? Noses. Use a cliche, knows his onions. Oh, Candy are even chalked off. There's more goals being chalked off than being scored. Oh. And those of you who are relatively new and are just on FTS beginner, I'm going to do a question night with you. I think that's in the pipeline. But in a couple of weeks, when football's back after the international break, I'm going to do a FTS beginner live trade. Probably do a Saturday, and chance that we'll get a good few games then, hopefully. That's the one thing with that, is obviously we get a list of games, but we need a few to qualify. Otherwise, we'll all just sit there doing nothing. Oh, Cagliari, score, take it off, score again. So it's the old cup in Scotland, is it? Let's get that. Let's load that. I haven't got that in my little favourites. Let's get that in, because I do like to keep an eye on what they're doing up there, just to make sure they're behaving themselves up north of the border. What have we got? Is there FTS data? Yes, there is an FTS data standard session in the pipeline. I have scheduled it out. I can't remember when that is. I think it might be the first week of April or the second week of April, that one. After it's post-Easter. We've got the beginner one, and then and then I'll be doing that one. Celtic Livingston, Hibs Rangers, Greenock Morton Hearts. Can't see Motherwell. Where's the Motherwell? Just checking on this Scottish Cup performance. And Aberdeen won a game of football. What happened there? Oh, hang on. Bayern Munich have scored. Oh, odds on it's Harry Kane. Where's me Motherwell in the Scottish Cup? Good win, right? Good win at Rangers. All right, Valencia, time you pulled your fingers out. Got a goal. We got pumped by Morton. Very good. See, he always comes up with a comical response. We got pumped by Morton. As a lifelong fan, you should know this. Pumped by Morton. Flipping heck. I haven't heard that name. I think the only time I've heard Morton was when I used to collect Panini stickers about 40 years ago. Okay, Mark. Yeah, well, an email will go out on that over the next couple of weeks. As I say, the only jeopardy with those sessions is you plan it, and then we don't know actually what the fixtures will be, and then they've got to qualify. So it's that's one of the problems is arranging a time. But we'll be doing a Q&A for it as well. But an actual live session is there's quite a few at 3 o'clock today. I haven't looked to see how many qualify, but typically that would have been probably a good day. But hopefully we'll get a day when it's decent. Right. Goal in every German game bar Augsburg. Couldn't make it up. In about 8-9 minutes, I'll stop talking gibberish. I'll go very quiet. I'm just checking a load of prices for 3 o'clock. Sugsy must be coming out of hibernation because the Masters is round the corner, isn't it? You know, Club Championship. It must only be a few weeks out now to bore the pants off us. Be even worse this year because all they'll talk about is the live players that aren't there as well. That'll be even more dull as dishwater. Right, let's look at some of these. Oh, fuck, got the right page up. Neiman must be playing well. Whether he'll be up there at Augusta, I'm not so sure. Let's Getting harder to back Scheffler these days with his putting. Yeah, I don't have anything to do with boxing, Damo. I know he won in the second round, but it just got absolute zero interest in it. The days of I see the snooker was everything's in Saudi Arabia now. I see the snooker was there as well, wasn't it? The days of Tyson. I say the days of Tyson. I see he's fighting again. Well, that shows you what a nonsense the things become. But the days of Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, Barry McGuigan, Tyson, even Bruno was a character. Those were I had a remote interest, but these days couldn't tell you who's no interest in it whatsoever. No, you wouldn't want to dig off Tyson's, I'm sure, but getting involved in that shit at 60 years of age, why would you? Well, cash is why would you, but I'm sure he's still got enough. Bit of my speed and guile, son, he wouldn't be able to catch me. Right, Valencia look like they've shit the bed. Be plenty more of those to come, don't worry. Is it Kane for Munich? See, they've just scored one punch instantly. Yeah, it was Harry Kane. There you go. What's that? 34 in 34. If he scored the second one, he's 35 in 34. Ridiculous. Oh, it is a goal scoring machine. City Liverpool tomorrow. What are people's thoughts on that? Where is it? Is it Liverpool? It's Anfield, isn't it? Liverpool v Liverpool City. Who's for a Liverpool win? Nil-nil. I'll be surprised if it's 0-0. Draw. I wouldn't rule out a draw being an option. Or 2-1, going 2-1 Liverpool game. Nothing to worry about Spurs, son. We got a little stroll up in Middle Earth, haven't we? We've just got to stroll up and put a few in the net. I mean, all depends whether Matty Cash is running around trying to kill our players or not. Who cares? Pointless. I love you, Dylan. I love you. 3-3. Yeah, I mean, Spurs will go, oh, there's a suspension at Augsburg. There you go. There's a suspension at Augsburg, and they've taken the lead. So if you're in the home method, providing it doesn't get chalked off, the thing to not do with these is go in too quick. Just let it settle. and then get out. There you go, see? And if you're in the 1.5 market now, you can remove your liability. It's not going to be the greatest of prices because of how late they've scored, but it's going to settle down. You can remove your liability and go for the second. You can green that up, and we can all forget about Valencia being cabbage. There you are, Augsburg, see? We'll move on to the 3 o'clocks in a minute. Right, in about 3 minutes' time, I'm going to go very, very quiet. I haven't died or anything. I'm not sat here. I just won't be here. I'm going for a Man City win. I'll just get that out. I think City win tomorrow. There you go. I agree with Mark in the newsletter. I actually went first in the newsletter. I nearly picked City, and I thought, oh no, I went with Gladbach instead. And looks like I've cocked that up. And waited till after 4. Nice. Well done, Damo. See? There, see? Giving money away. Doing it live. Giving you money. No, yeah, but I'm back for Valencia. I haven't won nothing. In it for the long game. Right. I am there. Scooby-Doo. Got quite a bit to check at 3 o'clock. So you'll see me sweating. And then we'll have a look at a bit more in-play stuff. Might help if I look to the right sheet. Finish 1-0 Valencia. Sorry about that. I don't know what I'm saying. Apologise. I didn't play. They're just shit. Couldn't get a goal. I think City, but the Premier League is just bollocks. I couldn't agree more, Ian. I think it's an absolute cardsy of a league these days. Nothing. I don't find one redeeming feature about it at all. I'll move that up there. Over there. Headmaster, is there a way to fix the headers? You know what I'm talking about? On my old, is there a way to fix the headers so that when I scroll it doesn't all go up? I'll leave him with that one. He'll be chuckling away. He won't actually, he's probably swearing at me. You know, what else does he want? Yeah, Augsburg, hope you made some money. Right, and I'll confirm those other ones. So they've settled back at 1.32. So you go back to my 1.71, 1.7ish, and green up 1.3ish. Oh, look him there. He is there. He's such a good lad. He is an absolute legend. Right, ladies and gents, I'm going to go quiet for a minute. I haven't gone anywhere. I've just got a load of prices to check. I'll just check those and then I'll be back with you. Oh, that's interesting, that one, yeah. Okay. 1 sec. I need you. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, you idiot. Right, that's that. Then we're back with you for a minute. Hello. Possible pen. Right, while I'm doing that from that sheet, you can have a little drip back over 2.5 at Exeter. Let's go first. Let's go in the League One. Drip back over 2.5 at Exeter. So again, let the game kick off through the first 10 minutes. Drip back over 2.5. Goal goes in. What I do is sit on it and wait till I get back to my entry, and then I exit. If there's a second goal, you can green up then or remove your liability. We'll keep an eye on that one. And Barnsley Lincoln. First half 1.5. So Barnsley are obviously going to get 2, Martin. Again, let that kick off. You can wait till 4-5 if you want to, which will be 15-20 minutes and back over 1.5 then and trade on the goal. Or you can drip in through the first 10 minutes and trade on a goal, whatever suits your risk reward, and whether you'll get really upset if you don't get in early and there's an early goal. I don't know how you'll all react. So that's those 2. Hang on, I've got more. I haven't finished yet. Charlton, Oxford. Just Charlton and Oxford. Charlton and Oxford are home trades. So just like we've done at Augsburg, you can back them. Charlton to win, Oxford to win in the win market, in the match odds market, and you can green if they take the lead. So Augsburg, that 1-1. We got the first half goals to that Augsburg game. I haven't seen, but that was 1 right. And then that doesn't qualify there. That can go in the bin. Charlton I've given you, so they're going to be in play. We'll mark those there. And Norwich is a... No, that can get in the bin as well. So the Norwich first half goal, I'll bin that off. Not doing that. No. Whether there's a goal or not. So Charlton and Oxford home method, the Kevin Kelly method. And then I've given you from there Barnsley 1.5 first half goals, Exeter over 2.5. Lincoln only conceded 2 in last 10 games. There he is. I love him. I love them when they come out and defend their team. They're going to concede 2 today to Barnsley in the first half. I'm just going to put these in the chat so that people know what's what. First half 1.5. Exeter over 2.5. And then what were the two home teams? Charlton and Oxford. Home win. I've put home win. I can't. Jane, don't think it allows me to edit it. No, it doesn't. Basically, it just says I'm illiterate. But there they are. Look at that. Barnsley first half 1.5x doesn't put spaces in either. Exeter over 2.5. Oxford and Charlton home win. So if you miss it, you can look back in the chat. Neil Warnock's just stepped down as Aberdeen manager, and he's won today. Yeah, bizarre. Strange old. I don't know why they keep going with these people. Right, I've still got a few more prices to check. I know they've kicked off. Let's just get the correct scores up for a minute. Yeah, Gladbach have equalised. Give on my babies. Loads of time for that second goal at Augsburg. It's all happening. I've got one more to check. What am I going there? What have I got to check here? None of that. None of that. None of that. Oh, just those there then. Okay, and they're coming up. What's the score? It's a swollen one. That can go. Augsburg 1-0. Bayern 2-1. That can go. And Leipzig are still 1-0. Okay, we're good to go. We're bonding. Now we're bonding. Okay. Right, then I'll be keeping an eye on some in play stuff. We'll do about another. Well, we'll do try and get through to near half time in these, and then I'll have to go and check on my little spaniel. Any questions, keep them coming. Matty Cash down the old shop buying some knuckle dusters for tomorrow. Sharpening his studs, getting ready to take another couple of players out. Knights got one back. Oh, I'd love it if they got back to 2-2 again. Quite enjoying watching Leverkusen win that league. I don't know why. I should wish Harry Kane well, but I just don't want him to win there. I just don't know why he went there. The old Eric Dyer effect, see? It's bizarre, that Warnock. Really strange. I think I could do that job, manage Aberdeen. Like it up there. KK, as a matter of interest, I think he's in here. Has he got? Oh, he's had it. Yeah, no, he's had his own trade. He did United. I think was on his text. I think he did United. Let me just check that. He did. Man United at 1.9. Massive price in hindsight. He's on a little run. He's on a little run at the minute. Oh, KK. He had one yesterday, didn't he? Oh, he had Barca yesterday. He's doing all right, chugging along. He's in trouble tomorrow, mind. He's picked a right old doggy one tomorrow. I won't say what it is. I'm too embarrassed for him. Lived in Aberdeen for over a year. I like it up there. I'm up in Jockland soon. Coming thick and fast. 2 visits to Jockland this year. 2 visits to Ireland. Norwich for you, is it? Norwich. Good method, that. Well, everybody should do the Kevin Kelly method. I'm going to rename it because it's not his method. I just showed him how to do it. And he just stuck at it. I'm renaming it. Kev, not having it. I'm taking your name off the titles. Oh, Jason's on Norwich as well. Who have Norwich got lane? Oh yeah, Rotherham. Everybody beats Rotherham. Rotherham could give Sheffield United a game. Premier League, Bournemouth, Sheffield United, 8 minutes, no goals. Blackburn up. Southampton for you. Southampton up against the old Mackhams. Okay, good. I like this. I like to see what people got steady on. Just checking you're awake, son. Gladbach 1-1. Millwall, Birmingham, Norwich. Rotherham easy. Blackburn taking the lead. Palace, Luton. It'll be interesting to see who wins that. Thought they looked a lot more organised, Palace, against us than they did under Roy, with old the ex-Frankfurt manager, Glasner, whatever his name is. Right, Gladbach, come on, get yourselves in front. Need to get some progress in this flipping tipping comp. Southampton, well, they sort of need to get a couple of wins. Get that race for promotion ain't over yet. They'll all slip up a little bit. Bad slip up that from Ipswich today. They sort of seized a bit of initiative in it, but looks like the old dirty Leeds. They've got 34 points out of 36 this year. Leeds. That is, in that league, that is mightily impressive, I have to say. Right, let's let the old goals go in. Barnsley haven't scored yet. See you later, Bjorn. Hope all goes well, son. Have a lovely weekend. I expect you all out for Mother's Day, haven't you? All got your Mother's Day presents and gifts and things for tomorrow, and your lunch is booked. I'm cooking lunch for a great big gooner. That's my Mother's Day. Cooking dinner for a great big sturdy gooner. Carl, over 1.5, drip in first 10 minutes or wait till 20-25 minutes. This league, I don't mind waiting a bit longer. I mean, it's how you. It's if missing out tomorrow, if missing out an early goal upsets you, then get in earlier. German games, I like to get in early because they tend to score earlier, just on average. But this one, I don't mind waiting a little bit longer. Get to sort of 4.0 upwards and then drip in. Southampton taking the lead. There you go, Neil. Yes, and this Mr. Richmond, quite correct. He asked if he can come round for dinner. I said, yeah, that's not a problem. He said, I'll come round. He said, watch the football. I went, okay. And then he said, rang me back. He went, it's Mother's Day. I went, yes, Brett. My mother died about 25 years ago, son. So unless she's making a miraculous return from the grave, she's not going to gate crash a bit of dinner. You know, all right then. $468. Tim Clark sticks to 468. Nice, like that. Yeah, good, solid. Southampton 1, Sunderland 0. Sunderland. Talk of this Sheffield United team being the worst team ever in the Premier League. And then somebody said, quite rightly, Derby, when they went down, they were horrendous. But didn't Sunderland have a year when they were, I'm sure Sunderland had a year when they were absolutely diabolical. I just remember them coming to Spurs and they were absolutely terrible. And they had about 10 points at the bottom of the league. I don't know what they ended up with, but I just remember thinking that is the worst team I've ever seen in the Premier League. And we get a bit of recency bias with Sheffield United. I just don't know why Sheffield United went back to that manager, I'll be honest, but there you go. But I just remember that Sunderland 1 year, yeah, 18. I just remember, I just had it in my head. I couldn't remember for certain, but they were absolute garbage that year. Oh, yeah, Swindon, they were terrible, weren't they? Yeah. Yeah, Swindon, I forgot about Swindon. 11, is that what Derby went down with? 11 points? 11 points. How do you get 11 points in 38 games of football? Deary me. Must have been. I can't recall that team, that Derby team. Palace 1, Luton 0. Oh yeah, they were that Frank Lampard when we Norwich taking the lead. There you go, you Norwich boys. Norwich, you're off and running. And that's a good spot, that one, to be fair. I mean, they are rather of a shite, aren't they? Frank, that Lampard Everton, when we beat them 4-0, they were desperate, weren't they? They were absolutely desperate. They really were terrible. Charlison played for them, just rolled around the floor. Right, so Barnsley Lincoln is what, 15, 20 minutes gone? What is it? 13 minutes gone, according to the best score site known to man, Football 24. And it's 4.4. So if you wanted to sort of start getting in now, then I wouldn't put you off it. If you want to get involved in these things. What's coming up second half? Augsburg 0. And Leipzig. I need to check them. Have a little look in play. Hold on a minute. Anything of standing out? No, I'm fairly confident we'll see more goals at Augsburg, but we'll have a look at that as we eke into the second half. Let's just focus on these. Just check that game. Okay, good. Oh, Salernitana making a comeback. Nope. Hang on a minute. Here we go. Legend. The old headmaster's a legend. See, I'll just make a little throwaway comment. He solved it already. Legend, Alistair, absolute. You've reached legendary status. You've passed your probation now. I'm upgrading you. Oh, there's a little market suspension at Barnsley. Lincoln have taken the lead. Look at that. See? Look at that. So if you're on the Barnsley Lincoln game and you're in, Lincoln have taken the lead. Look at it. He'll be all excited. Old Martin there. He just spat out his cheese on toast. He's just having a little bite of cheese on toast. Coughed it up as the goal went in. Up the Lincoln. New Lake score first. So Swallow, they're going to make a late charge for goals. Augsburg's got to half time 1-0. So if you removed your liability, you didn't lose anything. You just sat and did nothing. Might have a little bit of second half action there at Augsburg. Let me load that up. I've got, so ever since Suggsy mentioned it, I've still got like Frank Lampard's Everton. They were truly atrocious, weren't they? Hull 1, Leicester 0. Has he got a job? Is he back in football anywhere, Lampard? Is he managing out in Saudi Arabia or anywhere? Another charlatan fraud. Cambridge one up. Northampton. Goals are coming now. Up the Lincoln. And oh, smelly. Right, hold on a sec. Let's get here. No, wrong one. No, wrong. Let me just do this here quickly a minute. Just checking prices. Talk amongst yourselves. Don't mind me. Shout me if any goals go in. Huddersfield, yeah, Huddersfield got 6. I remember. It's amazing what you're forgetting at Huddersfield. They were useless, weren't they? Absolutely hopeless. Makes a mockery of the whole thing, really, doesn't it? All the money that's spent and that to come up and stay up, and the money they're given, they come and get 18 points and go 16 points and go back down. The game's gone. The game is gone. What is, hold on a second, team. I'm just going to remove that. Just going to have a look at this Augsburg game for the second half. Get it loaded, even if we don't enter. Might wait a bit and get in. Definitely think you'll get another goal there. It's just opinion, but the prices look like they might. Oh yeah, they will. We'll probably be playing Augsburg second half. I'll give that another visit. Norwich. Just have a look at that. No. And Saints Alive, Southampton. Okay, a few of those to check. Right, let's get on with my mini printer. Right, Norwich 2-0 up. Reading Wickham has been a goal at Reading. Watford just taking the lead against Coventry. 2-0 Norwich. Very quiet goals, League One at the minute, just a few 1-0s, not much happening. Premier League, well, Palace and Bournemouth. Oh, what's Bournemouth 0-0? What we had? A missed penalty. Oh, Bournemouth have missed a penalty. Was it a save or did he just miss it? Bayern München 3-1. Cruising to a win today. Kane again, is it? You obviously, oh, hang on, Barnsley, Charlton 0-1. They're going to need to turn that round. Slipped and doubled it over the bar. Sounds like one of my chip shots. Oh, that was a red failed suspend at Barnsley. It wasn't a goal. Another Kane goal, incredible. 35 in 34 games. Right, so Charlton in their own wins, they'll have to turn that round. Other clubs, they got rid of Kirbishley, gone sliding down, never got it right since. Got too big for their boots, finishing 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th in the Premier League. Sack Kirbishley thinking they're better than they are. We can break into the top 6. Nonsense. Off you go, never been seen since. Who was manager of Villa when they got 17 points? Was that the Sherwood season? Was that when they... Timmy? Bradford 2-0 up in the newsletter. Remy Gard. Flipping it. There's a name from the past. People you forget. Remy Gard. Where is he now? Right, there is good value on more goals at Augsburg in the second half. Swindon chipped 100 goals. That's dear me. It's nearly 3 goals a game. Incredible. I remember it's 11 grown men. I always think that yes, the other teams are better, but you've got 11 grown men on the pitch. Able-bodied, apparently. More, there is value in goals in. Oh yeah, right. Well done, Pat. Value in goals in the second half at Augsburg, much the same as the first. If you're scared of missing out, you can drip it in the first 10 minutes of the second half, or you can wait to 55-60 and enter then and back in over 2.5 goals with a 1.5. Exactly what we did at Valencia when this started, and then cover late on. But there is value in more goals at Augsburg in the second half. Well, we'll sit through till half time, see what happens with goals, check on those German games, and then I'll leave you all to it. We'll go and see how my Weatherspoon Spaniel's getting on. I'm bringing the Spaniel up north. Andy's putting a pulley system in so we can get her upstairs. Find out if we can take her in that pub, Andy. Shipman Railway, Swanham Railway, Salem Railway, or whatever variant of it I've called. Swan in it, Swanham Railway. Where is he now? Still at Everton, isn't he? Swan. He's annoyed. He's got the capitals out. He's got the capitals out. Getting angry with me. This is always lovely. Oh, I've got that tune in my head, by the way. Right, just sitting, not a lot happening. Sheffield United scored, what? They have. Don't be said that. Well, what's going on? Who's that manager of Bournemouth? Sack him instantly. Should be sacked at half time. Martin the Old Star. Talking of him going to Leeds. Beautiful. I thought he meant for fuck's sake because you might have backed Bournemouth or something, but it's because he's on the old dodgy box and hasn't seen it. This, if you're going to watch these live shows, they are the curse of the dodgy box. Just speak to Dylan and Motherwell. We're not going to stop any of that nonsense. I can't sit and wait for 5 minutes. If you're gonna break the law with your dodgy boxes, ruining Premier League football, depriving them of their money, then you got to put up with the fact that we are going to tell you when goals go in. Even if I don't do it, somebody does it in the chat anyway. They saw it before me. Blades go, there we go. Very good. Quality. Up the Blades. They'll beat us on the last day of the season to stay up. Can you pause a stream? Can you pause it online? Didn't even know. I suppose, yeah, we all watch on YouTube. Can you pause it? I have no idea. I just sit here in my little back office doing my thing. Miles behind them dodgy boxes, isn't they? Incredible. Didn't know that. Didn't know you could pause it live. And you must get me. There's a delay on me as well, isn't there? There's a delay from me speaking to you seeing it. Turn your router off for a couple of minutes. I'd turn your TV off for a couple of minutes. He turned it off the other day, so he's one of them. He only watches when they're doing well. He turned it off when they were 4-5-0 down against the Gooners. Turned the TV off. Thick and thin, son. Got to support them thick and thin, man and boy. I'll be turning it off. I'll sit and endure it. You could be like that Darmstadt Ultra. You could get down the ground and have a go at the players. Well, you can pause and play. The things I'm finding out here, you can pause and then play it back at a higher speed to catch up. I bet I'm good at higher speed. When we're getting started and I'm diving all over the place. Right, are Barnsley going to get this equaliser? Charlton, we need them to win. Oxford, if you could take the lead, would be handy. Lots more goals coming. Blackburn v Argyle. Argyle they got a load of Spurs kids there. They won't let in many more. They'll come back and win that. 3-0 Norwich. See? You would sound like Tiny Tim at Iceman. I'll be back next Saturday, 2:15. I might do a midweek one if there's time. I don't know what's on midweek. I haven't looked at the football. But I'll be back next Saturday, same time, 2:15. And then that's the last one before the international break. And then we'll be resuming. I think I'm going to football on the 30th. Bristol Road, Derby taking the little no, it's been chalked off. I'm going to say that would have been key in the old, what do you call it, in the Derby are up there, aren't they? Right. I'm going to, hold on a second here. Let me just do this. And I'm not being facetious, Wayne 0000, but I'm going to come to that in a minute. Sus at the States, away the lads. Who are the lads? All right, so I was just going to check a price again. I do a lot of price checking. Hole 1, Leicester equalised. Antwerp have taken the lead. Anybody watching Antwerp on a dodgy box there? 1-0 up. Right. Wayne with 7 zeros. I'm going to put this up, and I'm not being facetious. So I'm just going to see it. I'm going to let the crowd answer. So I've put Wayne's question on the screen. I'm going to let people. If we want to throw in, I'm just going to see what the FTS community say to you, people watching there, Wayne. See if they answer as I would. They should know the answer. The people who've been around a long time should know that. But he's gone, and we've got, there you go, we've got the winner. There's a few answers coming in. Sit on your hands, but he does listen. It just shows he does listen. I have no idea what your plan was, Wayne. I have no idea what trade you were going in. The one thing you should know is I'm entering the trade for this. This is what I plan to do, and when a goal goes in, I'm going to do that. I mean, if you are literally talking of a goal's gone in and do I do it? I always let the market settle. I always let the market settle for a couple of minutes, because it's never all you do. All that happens when the market opens is bots fly in and the prices are all over the place. Let it all settle down. But I've got a feeling that it was more a strategy thing, as in what should I do? And my answer would always be that is the answer. Before you enter every trade I'm talking about here, I'm telling you exactly what to do, so we know what's going to happen. So home team take the lead, we're going to green up. First half 1.5, you're going to remove your liability, or you're going to green up, whichever one suits you, and wait for the second goal, whatever way you want to do it. But you've got to make sure, exactly as Lee says there, that you've got your plan of what you're going to do. Exeter, goal at Exeter, Bolton. Oh, Mrs. will be upset again. Exeter getting beat. That goal upsets 2 people I know well. My missus will be unhappy because Exeter are losing, not that she really cares. And old Wigan Mark, he'll be having one because Bolton are winning a game of football. And he has got issues with that. And that's, I'm not speaking out of turn, I've told him. Boy needs help. Is there any bit you can look at it team level, Chris? I think the one thing when you get down to team level is you always got to remember you get very small sample sizes. You got very small. We hate Exeter. I'll tell the good lady that. Yeah, getting back to Chris. Chris has asked on that goal time sheet. So on FTS Advanced, we've produced that new sheet that you can update yourselves now and do it. Yeah, I'll leave that up. Is there any benefit? And you can do anything at team level, but you'll just get small sample sizes. One thing that I do with a lot of my stuff, and it's built into a bit of Ultimate, is you could put similar teams together. So, you know, in the Premier League, you can put Liverpool, Man City, you know, Arsenal currently together, and then you just sort of have to revise it. I don't revise it too much, but every year. So you sort of grade the teams that you've got. So obviously teams at the bottom, Burnley, Sheffield United, you could in effect put them as one group of teams. And you can look at a league, you can break a league up a little bit into mini leagues. And it's obviously got that subjectiveness of who you put together, but you just got to be sensible. I don't put Tottenham in with the top ranked team because they're not. You get people who go, well, I'm a United fan, I'm putting them up there because I think they are. But, really it's City and Liverpool have been out in their own Arsenal last 2 years. So you put them in. And that works well. The only one I got really wrong, Chris, that cost me money, because I wouldn't move them, was Leicester when they won it. Because I just kept thinking, like most people, they will fall away. And that was exactly that sort of methodology. I just wouldn't move them up to a top team for the second half of the season. And I kept getting beaten up by them. Right, are Barnsley going to get this equaliser? Good old Leicester. Good old Leicester. Lay Blackburn goal coming. And anyway, what are you doing in football training, Chris? You should be out watching your missus plants and plants. That's what you told me you do on a Saturday. It's lovely weather for planting plants, planting flowers. Lay Blackburn goal coming. Goal at Leipzig. Hold on a second. Suspended at Saints again. Augsburg done that last week. Quality. Right, Augsburg coming up. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Neil. Not away the lads. Away the lads, it should be. Augsburg game, you could drip over 2.5, start dripping over 2.5 around 55 minutes if you didn't enter at half time. I'm not saying there will be goals. I think there will be goals. That's my opinion, but I'm not saying there will be goals. But you need, but the value is there for goals at Augsburg. Do over 2.5, and then if there's no goal, cover late the 1.5. Charlton that have equalised, and our little home method gets back and makes it a little bit easier. There, Reading 0-1. I have had one of the. I didn't give it to you because it's a bad bet, but I had to have it. But it's one of these bets. As I had it today, I thought, well, it's probably got no chance of coming in. I backed over 1.5 goals at Millwall. Millwall Birmingham first half, not 1.5, 1.5 first half goals. Mates getting bullied. I just imagine, very good. Yeah, very good. Well done, Damo. Don't give up the day job, son. When you put a bet on and you go, I've got everything, the numbers I had to put it on. Everything was right to put the bet on. But as you put it on, I thought, Millwall Birmingham, 2 first half goals. What chance you got? Sure enough. Going to be a late flurry. Millwall going to get 2. Cadiz taking the lead against Atletico Madrid. I'll be jigged. Coventry equalised. It's a sort of league now that more than of all the big leagues where you get the shock wins is more the Primera. They've just lost a bit of. I mean, obviously they're dominant, but they've lost they're not Bayern Munich City like dominant. Paris Saint-Germain, the big 2 anymore, or big 3 rather. Just an opinion. Just think if you're going to get a bit of a shock when it is in the Primera. Cheers, Jace. I'll get Easter out of the way and we'll have a catch up, my friend. Take it easy. Enjoy the rugger. Enjoy the egg chasing. Right, Barnsley aren't going to equalise. Let's have Lincoln have another one. Watford Coventry. Watford Coventry. Right, Augsburg is on 55 minutes, guys, 2.62. Take these to half time. I'll leave you with that one. Charlton, Oxford, as they were. Need either of them to take the lead. Barnsley, shouldn't be any damage, whatever situation you're in. And Exeter, Reading, Exeter, 1-0, so you shouldn't really be in any trouble there either. But we'll take him to half time. We'll do the classified half time check, and then I will leave you to it. Do not forget, if you want Cheltenham, as soon as this finishes, act now, or you'll miss out, or sending off Leighton or in. We can man up, and bank booster is nearly full if you want to do that over the next 12 months. Cheltenham. I haven't even looked. Not had a chance. Not looked at announced it. I've not read through Andy's stuff properly. Not had a look. Thank you, Neil. Yeah, hopefully get the old brain scan, see if she's got one. And hopefully it's not, as long as it's not a tumour, I'll be all right. It's sad to see at the minute, but I've kind of got used to it over the week. When it was first happening, I just felt terrible, but kind of now I know it's going to happen and she can't walk properly. I can keep an eye. I just carry her around everywhere. It's like having a ball under me arm. But yeah, one of the things it could be is a tumour. And as long as it's not a tumour, I'll be all right. We'll hopefully find that out soon. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed and all that. Part of being a pet owner, it's horrible at times. Little gits. And she's such a little sweet dog as well. Bless her. She looks at me as if to say, what's going on here? So I don't know, I can't help you. Dee. Middlesbrough 0-0. Preston, Stoke. Some crackers there going on. And Middlesbrough, Preston, Stoke. Oh, that is QPR, Middlesbrough. Gooners tonight, isn't it? Gooners, Brentford tonight, or Brentford Gooners. That'll be a Gooner, comfortable Gooner win. Brentford up. That ain't great this year. And I'm telling you now, if anyone pays 100 million for Tony, they are mental. If anyone pays 80 million for Tony, they're mental. If anyone pays 60 million for him, they're mental. (4-0) the Norwich. Rotherham gone. League One football. The old League One yo-yos, Rotherham. Millwall, Birmingham, 101.5 first half goals. I need sectioning. Cheers, Rob. Have a good weekend. Anybody, if you're going out for dinner tomorrow, guys, have a lovely lunch. If you're cooking roast dinner, don't forget semolina on the potatoes. Parboil them, salt, semolina, smash them about a bit, hot oil. Be the best spuds you've ever had. Use proper spuds though. King Edward's, Maris Piper, something like that. And use Sainsbury's white potatoes. They're shite. Oh, Oxford taking the lead. There you go. Right on the thing. Oxford are taking the lead. There you go. Little home wins one. Let that settle. Nice time. Hopefully go half time. Market can settle in half time. Nothing can happen. You can green yourselves up. We'll just spudgy. I've used them. They're good. Up the Oxford. Always liked it more than Cambridge. Up the dark blues. I'm assuming Barnsley Lincoln is 0-0. Anyone watching Ferenczi, Vizela Ferenczi on the dodgy box. Ferenczi just taking the lead. There you go. Gaz has appeared at QPR yet. At the price. Right, I'll see you all. I'll definitely be on next Saturday, 2:15. If there's anything before that, I obviously will post it. Podcast will be out this week. Cheltenham every day, so the Cheltenham Q&A Monday, and then Andy and I will be doing, for the subscribers, the Cheltenham show every day at 10:30, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Busy week on YouTube next week. I'll be on every day. You've got, don't forget to cover the 1 goal at Augsburg if you're in that. Oxford, you should have greened up. Charlton, if they take the lead, green up. And the rest you should be in control of. Barnsley didn't get the equaliser. That's finished 0-1. Lovely to see you all, and I'll be back next week. Okay, see you later, guys. Have a good weekend.